Okay, so now, if we have S2 equals S1, so now these are back, we could go through and we could set up S2.setName. If we change this to S2, right, and let's just get rid of this completely. Okay, and then I'm going to just copy these and just cheat a little bit. Right, so now we have all these, and Nacho's not a bright kid. Nacho's struggling. Okay, so now if we come here and we run this, we should get Nacho's stats. Okay, so that's not bad right here. Okay, so if you want, there's a whole bunch of stuff that you can do, right? So system.out.println S2, when we ask for a string, if you look, all this does is returns this right here, the toString. Okay, when we call any of our objects, it does this toString. But let's say I just wanted to find out student 2's name. I could go s2.get name, and it would just print out student 2's name. Okay, because we have that. Or you could do s2.get score, and you could ask for just an individual test. Score, and then let's just get score 2. Right, so now it should print out Nacho's second score, 55. Okay, so this allows us to do a ton of stuff. We can do all sorts of crazy crap with this. And then there's some also goofy stuff. Like if we wanted to ask, let's say we wanted to ask the user, right? So instead of setting s1.setName, we could go here and go s1.net.setName is reader.next line. Right? So now what we're doing is we're actually just going to read that in from the user, and then that person, whatever they type in, is going, oh geez. Let's just change this back to S1. So now if we run this, okay, it's asking for something. Now if we go Space Pants, okay, so now that student's one name is now Space Pants instead of Ron Burgundy. Okay, because we asked the user for it. Okay, now well, because if we wanted the teacher to enter, think of it. Oh, well, okay, that doesn't help Holden. But everybody else, think of it in the sense of the last program, right? If you wanted a teacher to type in student names, you can store all of the data for each student in an object instead of making a bunch of arrays and trying to chain them together. Okay? So we can have all this stuff do the same thing. That is, so your assignment, okay? Your assignment is right here, and I'm going to print some out. I'll print some right now. If me and Maddie can get the printer actually fixed. It's kind of been a problem. Rubrics. Student. Where did it go? Student class. Okay. Here is your assignment. Okay, I want you to use the predefined student class to create a main program. So you guys are going to be able to use my student class that I wrote for you that takes student information from a teacher, including student name and 4 test scores. Okay. Once the data has been entered completely, run a report that displays the students and their scores, followed by an average score for the student. and then use the total test scores to generate a class average for each test and overall class average. Okay, does that make sense? Okay, I will leave this up. You guys should be, this is not dynamically, not substantially different than the last assignment. I told you guys last time that we're basically going to do that assignment like 3 times, just using different methods to get there. And each time it's going to get progressively easier of what you have to do. And so this is easy. Now, for those of you who are interested, you don't have to do that for this assignment, but for the next assignment, it'll be part of it. We can also do this. Okay. Oh, equals new. Okay. So we can create, let's just change this to 3 so that we get through the year. So we can create an array of students, right? So we can have an array of student objects. And each section of the array has a name and the test scores, okay? So for your guys' assignment, what are you going to have to change? We know you're going to have to write the student info part, right? What else are you going to have to change? How many tests there are? You're going to have to specifically go in and edit the student class, right? Because I've had you change things inside of the student class. Okay, so you're going to have to go through and do that. And if you noticed, comments inside of the student.java file are suspiciously lacking, because even though you guys didn't write this, as part of your assignment for this, I want you to go through and comment this out so that you know what the different things are doing. Okay? Does that make sense? Okay, now, just a heads up as far as, well, let me kill the recording first. You guys are good to go, and you should have the rest of the class period to work on it. You will also have next class period, okay? All right.